Boys or something.
No, it's
Trailer Park Boys.
fucking the movie about the future that Mike Judge made.
Oh,
Oh,
Idiocracy.
Yeah.
I thought you were quoting Sasquatch Gang.
No, I love Sasquatch Gang. Same. No, it's not the same guy actually, but yeah, Sasquatch Gang, awesome too.
Dude, that movie.
You're a deal hole. Go ahead.
What movie, Mark?
That movie. When I found it,
Idiocracy.
No, Sasquatch
Gang.
It was just the most random find.
Yeah, I love that movie.
This is the greatest movie.
Hell yeah, it's hella good. I just watched it
recently.
It's
so dumb, but it's perfect.
That part when he's like, I could do that. When he's talking about Jeff. When he goes
running on water.
Yeah.
The dude just has his shirt off the whole time, you know?
I forgot about that movie.
He's like giving him good advice all the time, and he's like, "You're a fucking idiot."
He sounds like an idiot.
Yeah.
But everything he says is like makes hella sense.
He's like, maybe we should just like go get jobs or something.
There's like a one of the popular lines was like corn dogs or something for lunch.
Q-hole.
What?
I like when he goes, "You're a Q-hole," and he goes,
Q-hole.
He goes, "What's a Q-hole? Why don't you just look in the mirror?"
No, he's like, look in the mirror.
It's like, my mom made corn dogs. You're not allowed to come over, or something stupid.
Oh yeah.
And it opens up with no effects.
It's like, yeah, my mom.
Of the movie.
I gotta go, guys.
Really?
My mom made corn dogs for dinner.
Hold on once.
Can I come?
We got one viewer.
That movie was hella dumb. Are we live already?
I know. I had no idea we were live.
Somebody on BoobTube. Yeah, we've been live for a minute 48. I tell you guys every time. Well, I tell you, I say I'm hitting live, but it takes takes a second. Roberto, my guy. So I was actually a guest on a podcast.
Aren't you cool?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for noticing. I was hoping somebody would notice.
It's your second time on there, though, yeah?
Yeah, it was like I'm a recurring character on a regular recurring sitcom, you know?
Nice.
Finally made it, bro. Finally made it. I shouldn't share it now because nobody's going to actually see it, but.
And how did it go?
It went well. It was cool. It was fun. I was a little late, but I told them I was going to be a little late, and they were cool with it.
Love it, Robert.
Skadoosh.
Yeah, those guys are fun to watch. I haven't caught up with them in a while,
fix
though.
That, guys.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet.
Here, I'll put the link down in the Chingaderas. It's pretty cool. You get a shout out. Both of you guys got like shout outs.
Cool.
Poor Paul though. The only freaking picture like online of him, I guess they could find was a silly one that he took for his like Instagram or something.
Really?
Why won't it let me copy that?
You got no socials?
I'm trying to put it in the comments.
Nothing, huh?
That's good.
I don't know. I'll figure this out later. Ooh, I like how they put stop screen right there. So yeah, as soon as Maddie shows up, we got a guest for you guys tonight. Pretty exciting stuff.
Oh, Robert's showing up on 2 platforms. Hold on.
Oh, Maddie boy.
What was that?
Yes, thank you. So I don't know who will all recognize him, but Matt has been around since day one kind of dude. And today we were talking about Alfred Hitchcock. You ever watch Alfred Hitchcock when you were coming up?
No, I never have.
Like white people shit, I guess. But it's kind of like, have you ever seen Black Mirror?
Yeah. Scares the shit out of me. I watch it and then it's very entertaining and then I feel like really weird about it afterwards.
Dude, that's kind of like how Alfred Hitchcock was. It's kind of
like Twilight Zone kind of stuff.
That's what I was trying to think of the damn name of it. Yeah, Twilight Zone. Yeah, Twilight Zone, Alfred Hitchcock, and then
Black Mirror is just the Twilight Zone of today, but fucking intense, basically. Way more intense. Yeah.
And then we started kind of talking about how. All right, he's about to hop in right now. He just texted me. But yeah, dude, I was so excited yesterday with that whole viral Instagram stuff. It was pretty sick.
We got
Pretty
a
sick.
ghost in our house, and it just randomly knocks stuff over.
You have a ghost?
Yeah, we named him Philip because he's kind of just harmless.
Man, I didn't see him when I was there. When I was there for a couple days.
Yeah, I didn't. I wish I'd have known he was there.
I know you,
Just-
you didn't tell us about him.
I think he's a little like when other people are around, he's just like, I'll just hang out in your room. So
What does he do?
like
Knock stuff over.
right now, I have a soft lunch box, like insulated lunch box,
Uh-huh.
and it has nothing in on the bottom, but it's got stuff on the top. And so he just opened it up, and it knocked over my metal water bottle, my insulated water bottle. Just there was no reason that would have happened if he didn't do it. And earlier today, he just knocked over a water bottle right behind me.
As you were around the area or what?
Yeah, it was right. So, my little mini fridge, the water bottle was sitting on top of it, and he just knocked it over.
I wish I had a haunted house. I think that would be pretty radical, schematical.
We had two, but we forgot because we're like, well, one's going to be male, one's going to be female, and we forgot what we named the female. So I think she left because she felt like left out. So it's just Philip now.
Why'd you name him Philip?
Because it's my middle name.
Is that the ghost
yeah.
music that's happening in the background?
No.
Yeah, Philip's playing keyboard.
I think the stream is haunted.
My middle name is Danger.
That Danny
No,
Elfman?
Scott, it's Philip.
I don't know. I just downloaded it from my
Sounds a little Danny Elfmanish.
Dude, what's going on? Speaking of Danny Elfman, what's going on? Are you still scoring this film coming up?
I'm of course I'm down. I just haven't heard anything about it, but yeah, they're still working on it. So
I thought we were gonna make a movie. What happened?
let's do it. I'm ready. Let's go right
That's
now.
why we should have went. We should have went to the
Let's go.
abandoned
What are we
movie
doing?
theater.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
There's
Who's
an abandoned
directing?
movie theater.
Straight to hell. So yeah, the old dollar. Well, the original movie theater in Carson. Then it became the Dollar Theater, and then the $3 theater,
Right.
and then it flooded, and so that's haunted too, and it's scary. It's creepy as shit because a movie theater is meant to be dark and with no sound.
Right.
So when you walk into those theaters with nothing else in them,
Ooh.
it's like you feel it. And the funny thing is, Chad, so him and Mike were in there one day and inspecting everything, and there was a movie poster where the projection screen was. And so he was like in the dark and looked up. And so it was like Mission Impossible or something, movie poster. And so it was like a full-size person. So Chad like screamed and ran out.
Oh, like
ran
it was
out of
just it was like the perfect height to be like an actual person.
Yeah, he's like, no, fuck this. I ain't doing this anymore. And so Chad, like, he'll go in there every once in a while. We hosted some ghost hunters, like amateur ghost hunters brought all their equipment and stuff. And so Chad hung out with me in the lobby while they were doing their stuff. But I found some creepy shit. I found, like, for whatever reason, there was a random ladder to the ceiling. And, it's the ceiling tiles, so you could push them up. I was like, oh, shit, maybe there's, like, money or drugs up there. And I just found a rolled up, like, drawing with some words on it that was creepy. And then in the, like, break room of the employees, they would all write poems and, like, dark poems and shit. I was like, all right, this is cool. I don't think it's actually haunted. It'd be cool if it was.
We can make it haunted.
It is kind of creepy. Bums try to break in there all the time. So we actually had to, because there's a roof access. So we had a lock on the top of the roof. We had to actually put a lock on the inside because someone pulled over a trash can, climbed a column up to the roof, kicked in the lock, and got in there. And the creepy thing is, like, they sprayed all the fire extinguishers, but there was no footprints in it.
Oh
So,
yeah.
You know, fire extinguishers just leave a coat of dust.
Yeah.
And there was no. That was the creepiest part.
That's pretty creepy.
How'd they do that? But
That's like
Dude, speaking of movie, go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was gonna
no,
say
you go ahead.
Okay, Mark's in charge. Who is in charge today? I was supposed
We
to
have
be Paul. Well, kind of.
Really?
I feel like I guess not really. Yeah, I guess you're
It
right.
depends on who brings the guest, but it's Maddie. No, it's
If there is somebody who's in charge, I have never known about it till just now.
Oh look,
Yeah,
Chad's in here. Chad and Nina are in here.
Chad and Nina are in here. There was a creepy piano in this birdcage water fountain at one point. I hated it in there. Dude, I love that kind of stuff.
He
dude.
really does. He's just like, nah, man, I don't want to do it anymore.
Damn, I want to go in there and fucking bring a camera. That'd be hella cool.
Dude, we should have fucking Chad as a guest on here, dude.
We
should.
Hey, after tonight, maybe we could hop back in here once we stop airing and dial in the next couple weeks for the episodes.
Trying to get some guests lined up and shit.
Yeah, I'd be sick to have Nina and Chad, or Chad or Nina. Chad, Nina, Nina, and Chad.
China.
Is it China or Nad? Right in the Nads, bro.
Niad.
It's Chuddy and Nina. It's Chuddy Duddy.
So, did you got sunburn today, Mark?
It's all the Nyson, bro. Remember, we talked about it.
Nice.
No, dude, working in Markleyville. And I don't know. I know. That's me up every time. At least Paul jumped in on that one too. So.
Yeah, I got cut off on that one.
We're still waiting for Maddie. He should pop in here anytime, though.
The
Usually
place
we
is
do it
called
when the-
Markleyville.
Markleyville.
It's named
the K,
after
though.
you.
No,
of course, everything is. So you know it, you just don't know it. You pass it every time, like coming down the hill on 88.
Okay.
And you come into Woodford's, and from where you guys come from, it would be on your right before you drop down
Level.
into Gardnerville.
Like right before the road's flat, you know.
Did you say Murderville?
Murderville, baby.
Gardnerville.
That's Atlanta.
Oh, I was like
Stop.
Murderville. Damn.
But
Let me take a drink of my water real quick.
Product placement, baby.
No big deal.
Right.
Oh, I gotta take the lid off. Sorry.
Right there.
Let me take the lid off real quick.
All right, Paul, you're gonna have to figure out where to put yours.
That's what he said?
That's hopefully it was a her, but
Dude, man, I just pictured it because I'm like, if he said that, that means that the other one's already full, right?
That's what one of him said.
We're gonna put yours. That's
Where
what
are you
he
gonna
said. Oh, God. So what's like the logistics of that? What are the possibilities? Like, what could it be? You know what I mean? Like, hey, so you got three
I don't
guys.
think I want to explore them.
It's
Actually,
obviously more than one person, two people.
yeah.
Mark,
I don't know.
Mark,
Tim.
how
Tim.
do you think birds masturbate?
Flock of a feather.
Obviously with the beak, right?
I forgot about that.
I don't get it.
I'm just asking you. I'm just asking.
There's no joke to it. It's
There's
just
no joke. I'm not setting you up. I'm genuinely curious.
We were driving on the way home from your house, and I don't know how we got on the subject.
Dude, we got on some crazy subjects. I don't even know.
Do dicks even have birds? Do birds even have dicks?
Yep. You were
They
definitely
do?
in the sun today.
Oh Jesus!
They got hot springs in Markleyville. Are there a bunch of old guys in there?
Yeah, it's a bathhouse.
Let me ask you a question. Is there a hot spring where you can go that you don't have to look at 60-year-old and 70-year-old penis?
Yeah.
Because Sarah wants to go, but I'm like, hot springs that I know of, or you're not going to want to go to those.
They're not. We don't have nudist hot springs here, bro.
Oh,
I'm sure there are, but like hot spring resorts and stuff like that, they're obviously not nudist
because there's that one that's by Shoe Tree Brewing Company in Carson City, right?
You're not seeing penis there.
So I had a question though. Okay, I always thought it was like optional, but okay, so it's like a natural hot
rooms.
So it's a natural rooms. Oh, and then I'm
gonna keep cutting you off just because it's funny.
Oh, that's all right. So inside the hot spring, inside the rooms is like a pipe from the hot spring. Like I'm kind of trying to. I guess I can look it up.
Yeah, it's just mineral water, and so they heat up mineral water.
Is that like sparkling water? Oh, they heat it up. Who heats it up?
I don't know. The freaking volcano, the resort. I don't know, dude.
Because when I think hot springs, I picture like a bowl of water somewhere in the middle of nowhere, and then like people are sitting in that bowl of water, like essentially like a pond, right? But it's hot.
Well, it's like a natural hot tub, and then some people, because it's coming out of the ground, heated up somehow. I don't know about science, bro. I just know hot springs. I've been in a hot spring where like it has healed cuts faster than not being in a hot spring before.
Oh, nice.
So it's got natural healing properties. Yeah. And, so Indians used them, and now, according to you, dirty old men with their wings out use them.
Oh, that one's optional?
All college women, let's go.
Because look, this is why I'm
too old for college women.
Yeah, I was thinking the same exact thing. I was like, God damn, I'm way too old for that.
So, like, look, they're like, it just looks like a swimming pool, but it is a hot spring.
Yeah, they're heated. They're heated swimming pools. Basically, that's what Shoe Tree is.
So it's not a hot spring. It's just the heated pool.
No, it's still the mineral water.
It's natural water from the earth still.
Yeah.
Huh. But they made it into a pool.
And these people are going even further, so they're doing cold plunges and stuff. But we got hot springs all over the place in northern Nevada.
Geothermal. So it must be attached to like a vent. Yeah, this is trippy.
Yeah, they've added plumbing, bro. This is 2025.
That just kind of takes away like the magic to me.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking like you actually go into this place.
Here, we're gonna take this natural healing water, pipe it through some lead pipes, and then fucking you can soak in some lead freaking mineral water. Like it is.
So
that's why I'm confused. I'm trying to.
I've been in both. I've been in an actual.
I thought you
like Clearwater, Clear Lake, which is somewhere in Northern California. I used to go there all the time when I was younger. Big ass lake, but they had just it was a natural hot tub that was just like part of it. So it was just a rocked off area that was like I said, a hot tub. You get in there, it's hot, and you walk right out of it, and somehow the water's cold. So I don't know how it works. But
I was just mostly curious. Like I was kind of looking at it. It almost looks like, they find the hot spring.
Yeah, Kenny. Clear Lake is disgusting now.
Ken Dog, happy birthday, bro.
Oh yeah,
Kenny,
happy birthday, bro.
Kenny just had a birthday a couple days
happy
ago,
birthday.
Dude. Happy birthday, dude.
You're catching up to us.
Yep, so catching up. One day, bro.
30 years ago, Clear Lake was not clear, but it was a nice lake to that's where my dad would take the family with the boat.
I think there's like a nice side, and then there's like a not so nice side. I think there's like a tweaker side and
a human being.
Yeah.
Something happened where I think it got infested or whatever, but the shores started getting just foamy and shit. He's not 40. Dude, get out of here. He can't
No,
be on
not
here
yet.
anymore. Dude, he's hella young.
I know. I raised them. I raised that one. That's one of the ones I raised, bro.
And now he pays you. I love it.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's how we do it, bro. We make our kids better than us, dude.
Hell yeah. That's exactly what we do. But yeah, there are still natural hot springs, and then there's resorts who have turned it into resort hot springs. So
Okay.
it is pumped into a swimming pool.
Okay.
Like Chad was saying, the one in Markleyville, like it's like 5 or 6 football fields that they just turned into one big hot spring. But if you go for a hike and stuff, you'll find the natural ones that are still just ponds or little tubs of water.
Yeah, I'm not going on a hike.
Yeah, me neither, dude.
So I want to talk to the audience. We got like 6 people in here. It's probably the
Hell
most
yeah.
we'll have.
Ever.
So guys, we want to make some shirts and stuff, and we want to just basically make shirts and then use the money for the shirts to maybe like kind of upgrade some shit, cameras and whatever else. So we got some stickers, and we were talking about it, and we think that it would be cool to try out just pay what you want, pay what you can. So if you guys are interested in buying stickers, you could mention in the comments, and I'll hit you up through there. But I'm sure most of the people watching have our phone number, so you could just give us a call or whatever.
Yeah, they all got our socials. They got our numbers.
So every sticker comes with the shout out on the channel. We'll give you a plug on something, maybe like an ad. I'll make a video ad even for you if you want. No, that costs. If you buy a sticker for $20, I'll make you a video ad for your business.
There you go. Have like a tier.
But yeah, pay what you can. If you can only afford 5 cents, then pay 5 cents. If you can afford $4, pay $4. That'd be cool, because all the money we use is going to go straight into t-shirts, and then hopefully one day we'll be able to maybe like do more in-person podcasts because we'll have the right kind of equipment. Because we were all together this last weekend, which would have been sick to do it, but it's a little more equipment than what we got, I think, to kind of keep up at least like the threshold of quality that we've been at, which is a level
quality,
which is a level up from where we started, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like,
right.
So just kind of
Little
baby steps.
Can only go up from here.
So we made some stickers. We're gonna make another batch too. After making these, I realized like should have put like the little Facebook and Instagram logo maybe socials, on there somewhere, yeah. So that way people can like look it up. But
anyways, how many did you get?
Let's
stop saying we.
No, it is a we thing though. We got 100 stickers, and I put like I've probably given away maybe like to you. I don't know how many you took. Just gave you a chunk, and
right there,
you got one right there. So we probably got like 90 left. So if we sold everyone for $1, we'd break even. So then I'm gonna order some shirts with whatever money. I'll just whatever. If it's 200 and we only made 100, then I'll just pay.
Well, yeah. Once we're almost famous, then
I got Maddie the new link. Oops, wrong link. Damn it.
Man, I've had a blast playing with that Omnicord so far.
I know, dude. That thing.
I forgot about that thing.
It's hella fun.
You've been killing it, Joseph.
I know. I sat up in my closet forever, like wanted to do some stuff with it, and that sucks. I wonder how long he's been backstage for. Poor bastard.
Did you because I'm not good at this kind of stuff, but did you guys happen to make a shorter video of the song we recorded this weekend?
Yeah, I made a video of the one I sent you already. Was there? You want a shorter one? You said.
I wasn't sure. Like I looked at. I'm not sure what you sent me. I watched. Oh, okay. I watched you playing with that little.
Oh no! There's a video of us making that song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I didn't watch that one because, like I said, I was sick and tired of that bass line. Hey, Kenny says we have a sponsor, so.
God, dude, I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, Merbrink. Yeah, that's the company. That's Kenny's company.
Hell yeah.
It's King
Hey.
Dogs Company.
We got a Chase Bank right down the street. When you guys gonna come up and remodel that one?
I don't know that we can. I don't know how out of state stuff works exactly. I guess you just have to get a business license, and do all
You
that
guys
stuff.
go to like Louisiana to do work and stuff.
Yeah, but that's not like that was Indiana, and that was the
Oh, okay.
old owner. I guess it's his like personal, like not personal, Anyways, all right, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest is now backstage. Matty Two Sleeves, my twin brother from another mother, who's about 10 years younger than me. Sounds about right. But he's been there since day one. All the stories that we tell, he was actually usually there for most of them. He was typically underage for the majority of it, but he turned out all right. Here's another kid that we raised. Please put your hands together for Matty Mother Frickin' Two Sleeves.
Boys, how are you guys this evening?
What'd you say?
Joseph, Mark, good to see you guys.
What's
What's
up?
up?
Yeah,
How we
what's
doing?
up, brother?
Yeah, just another day, just the wife, the kids, working, staying busy.
Another
All the good things.
day, another quarter.
That's
Another
right.
day, another dime. But especially today, he was working with me today, so he was making shit.
That's all good. No, staying busy is all that matters.
It
Hell
all
yeah,
pays
dude.
off in the end.
That's right.
It does. Staying busy,
That's
man.
right.
Just hanging out, cruising around, and it's just painting. So it's like it's just painting, bro.
Yeah, we're not building rocket ships.
The
Yeah, we're not.
freaking-
Yeah,
The painting's the worst, though. God damn. I hate painting.
I hate it too.
I'd rather do anything but paint.
Me too. I don't know how you guys do it.
it's not hard. I mean,
It's not hard, but it's just boring. It's just so repetitive. Like, I'd rather fill up wheelbarrows of rock and, like, try to drag them up a hill than paint.
that's crazy. Dude, painting is so damn easy. I mean, there is like a process and it can be annoying, but if you just like blindly trust the process, like it's not that bad,
To paint correctly
Yes,
is the worst part.
correct.
To just slop on paint, that's easy as fuck. You
Yeah, I
know,
know.
but prep and clean up, that's the worst. But because we've worked together on many jobs where it's just like, fuck it, let's get the paint done, and then we're like, oh shit, we didn't take the right steps. Now it's ruined.
So that's when I have you on a job and you're like, I hate painting. Just hurry up. You're in my way. When are you going to be done? Are you fucking done yet? Jeez,
Yeah.
why am I even here today? I shouldn't have even showed. And I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the job, I'm like, well, it's going to take an extra week to fix all the shit that I should have did when you were on my ass, making me feel freaking anxiety. dude.
It's always my fault for sure.
Yeah. Hello. When are you going to figure that out, dude?
Well,
I was going to say that's been the case for a minute.
yeah. We've been friends for 30 years, so haven't learned it yet. So
Mark,
no.
did you ever watch Twilight Zone when you were a kid?
Some, yeah. Of course.
So earlier today we were talking about how back in the day, like TV shows that were like scared the shit out of us, And Matt, what did you bring up? Which one were you bringing up, Matt?
I've been watching X-Files, the old X-Files episodes. That used to scare the shit out of me. That, and then Tim said Unsolved Mysteries, bro. That would have me up under the bed, dude.
Like just the theme song alone, you're like,
Yeah.
it makes you feel some type of way. You're like, oh
Yeah,
man,
I remember that. I
right?
remember that theme song. That theme song got to me for sure every time.
I've never watched X-Files.
I used to watch it here and there. It was
I've
very-
seen some stuff. It's so funny that Jack Black keeps getting brought up, but he was in X-Files wearing a Vandal shirt. I know
Really?
that because my little brother shows me all the time. Unsolved Mystery was fun because it was actual real life. And then what was the other one in the like 90s that was
I used to love
all
used
the
to
FBI?
scare the shit out of me was Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah, dude.
I had fun with all that stuff. Like,
Some of them were cool, fun. Some of them were actually super scary. Like,
yeah.
Super creepy.
especially at that age, I think I was probably like 13, 14.
I think younger, bro. I think like 8 to 10 or something like that. I feel.
I remember the scariest thing when I was younger was the first time Thriller came out as
Yeah.
a music video. I actually, because I was like 5, so I jumped behind my couch. Like, that's how scared I was as a little kid. So Thriller scared the shit out of me. That was like, especially, 1985, that was a new like phenomenon. And then a lot of Stephen King shit, like Cujo and then Pet Cemetery.
Oh, Pet Cemetery. That one was pretty creepy.
Stephen King's the man.
And then you
That
rewatch
one-
it and it's like, this is shit.
Yeah,
This is-
Pax Cow scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
What's that?
Pax Cow's the guy who like follows around the dad or whatever. Here, I'll look him up right now. And he like gets the drill and is like, no brain, no pain. He's like the lawnmower repairman or whatever.
In what
right?
movie?
Pax Cow. Oh, Pet Cemetery.
Okay.
Dude, the guy in the Tales from the Crypt. What the fuck am I looking at? This is not it.
Type in
The
Pet
hell?
Cemetery.
But it spells it wrong, right? Pet Cemetery. Spell like that. The only time spelling something wrong is gonna be right. There he is. That's Pax Cow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that guy scared the shit out of me.
Brain hanging out and everything.
Yeah.
Pretty scary.
He like was like a ghost, or I don't know. He like was visiting the dad as he was like helping him make decisions. Like, you have to kill your son, or you have to kill the cat, or whatever, whatever the situation is. I forget.
You have to kill the cat.
But dude,
That's a funny
I
idea.
forget what it was because I think he takes the cat to the pet cemetery. That's what it was.
You have to kill
Or
the
takes his
cat.
daughter. He convinces the dad to take his daughter. Yeah.
Dude, one of the
Yeah, that was-
reasons that movie
Shit.
was so messed up was a kid just dies like instantly in that movie. Like, gets hit by a truck and it's like, oh shit, watching that.
Oh,
Hey,
James Myers is in there. What's up,
is
Jimmy?
here. Oh shit.
No pain, no brain. Yeah, dude. Oh, that was actually Pet Cemetery 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that wasn't the original, but and I think they did a remake. But
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. It wasn't bad. They're normally trash, but it wasn't bad.
It wasn't good. I don't think I've
And
I
actually
think-
seen it.
It wasn't bad.
I think they're talking about doing a remake of Cujo. So that
Have
one
you guys ever seen Rosemary's Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about that one, Maddie?
I think for its time, I could see how it could have been terrifying. I mean, in our day and age, we're so desensitized to, scary stuff now, but definitely I could see where it could have been terrifying. And like Jenna's mom, my wife's mom has actually told me that when they went and saw it when it first came out in the theaters, that people were leaving and throwing
Puking
up, and
and
it was
stuff,
it was like a real wild movie, I guess. But I thought it was okay.
The directing, I think, is like really incredible, and the moods that he sets. I feel like there's no like scary parts in it that like are, like you said, like we're desensitized to a lot of it, but just the creepiness that he like portrays in the way he filmed it is really cool. Like, he makes
Yeah.
everything creepy, and the way the camera moves is super scary. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the score too. The scoring had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, the
The
score is hella
really, the music really puts it on tempo and ramps up
Yeah.
your anxiety. It's a good movie.
I love that one.
Yeah,
That
some
one
of them
Texas
are just
Chainsaw.
outdated, but still like Maddie said, is like during that time, like holy shit.
I think Texas
Well-
Chainsaw still lives up to its I think that one's still good. Like, if you watch it nowadays,
Oh,
Yeah.
the original one, absolutely. Yeah,
one from the 70s. Yeah,
yeah, it's crazy. It was on the other day, and I was watching it. I was like, man, this must have been wild for back then, because it's I was like, wow, they're
Oh,
after
yeah.
it.
The way they filmed it, and yeah,
Yeah,
I'm n-
just that
I've never
grittiness.
the
It
grittiness.
was a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie.
And it's the lore of it that it's actually real. Like, so imagine watching that in the 70s, being like,
Right.
this is real. Like, this
That's what
is-
Blair Witch did to me. Like Blair Witch did to me. Like in the 90s or whatever.
Never
whenever
seen
came
it.
out.
Never
That-
seen it because so they did it really good with promoting it.
Yeah, that's why it was so good.
And
So
then
scary.
once it hit theaters, and I found out that it was fake, like so I refused to watch it. I've never seen that movie.
See, I had no idea it was fake when I went to
Yeah.
go see it, so that shit was fucking good. It was
Their
really good.
promotion was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
I wish I would have watched it before I knew it was fake.
Yeah, I got lucky on that.
There's one of those
Shit, what is-
mockumentaries
what's it
on.
about?
What's that, Tim? Blair Witch?
No, he's
What's the
10
Rosemary's
movies
Baby
behind
about?
us.
What's Rosemary's Baby about?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, shit,
You interrupted
man.
Maddie.
Sorry.
Maddie, what were you
Go
gonna
ahead,
say?
keep going.
My ADD took over. I fluttered out. now I'm worried about what Tim's doing.
Rosemary's Baby.
No,
is
I thought, what movie? What?
fucking Tim. Derailed.
What movie were you guys talking about?
We were talking about Blair Witch right at that moment. Whenever.
Oh, Blair Witch. And you said it. The marketing. I heard Mark talk about the marketing of Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was scary. I thought it was real when it first came out.
that's what we were talking about. You missed the whole conversation.
Well, I'm trying to pick it back up, bro.
There's a really good one. I got it back now on Amazon, and it's called Death in the High Desert. And dude, through the whole thing, it had me thinking that it was real. Like when I was done, dude, I was ready to jump through the TV, and then I got online and looked and found out it was fake. Dude, I almost kicked the TV through the window. I was pissed.
Yeah.
Pissed, dude. It had me the whole way. So
You
good.
know it's good if you had to go online and check. That's when you know that shit is hella good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Dude, you remember the fucking mermaid where they found a mermaid washed up on the beach or whatever, and they were like, dude, that shit had me too. I was so pissed off. I was like, man, that's messed up, dude. I was like, you guys got me. Because I was going around, dude, did you hear they found a mermaid?
I mean, that's the first time that happened was Orwell, right? With War of the Worlds on the radio.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he was just telling a story, and everybody thought it was real.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
It is crazy. It's
Like
crazy.
we've actually been through it, and I don't think kids are ever going to be through this again because they're just going to be like, let me check Twitter real quick or whatever it's called nowadays. So they're like, oh, that's fake. Never mind. Whatever Trump just said, that's probably real though.
Dude, nowadays you can't know. It's hard to tell, bro. You gotta
Deep
log
fakes and
off.
stuff.
You gotta log off of Chrome. You gotta log off of freaking Safari. You know
There's
what I mean?
they did an update on YouTube where it's like scanning for deep fakes. I was like, I'm watching something I watched. Like there's no deep fakes.
Dude, I'll tell you, it's getting to the point where I'm watching something, and then on the second round of watching it, I'm like, oh, fuck, this ain't real. But the first one, I was like, whoa, fuck. You know what? I can't think of an example, but I'm like, whoa. So then I'll watch it, let it replay, and then I'm like, wait a second, this shit's fake, dude.
We got Robert has no idea who Maddie is, but
Okay, Maddie, you want to
Derek
introduce
jumping
yourself?
in saying fake moon landing. Fake.
All right, Derek, we're going to talk about the moon landing, but Robert needs to know who Maddie is. Maddie, you want to give your little the 30-second version or 1 minute version of why you're here? Oh, where's his?
Oh, the sound went out.
Yeah, where's his?
Oh, what happened? We
Are
lost
you there?
you.
Maddie. Oh, we lost him, bro.
Can you
Can't hear
hear?
you. Maybe your headphones are dead.
Yeah, we
No,
can't
I
hear you.
can.
There
Oh,
you
there
go.
he
hear-
is.
All right, you guys got it?
Yeah.
Are
I
you
don't know
on an iPhone?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Flip it.
Oh, can you flip the iPhones?
No, my iPhone doesn't do that anymore.
You might have to
Alright.
log in or log out. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So Matty Two Sleeves was a little like a Grom. He was like one
He's
of the
a little
Groms.
brother.
Exactly. The Grom, dude. The Grom. That's exactly what it was. Anywhere,
Yeah.
let's go, dude.
Yeah,
Every
everywhere.
show, everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Matty was there, and he was way underage, dude.
Way 14, 15, 16. Well, I started hanging out with you guys at 1401. So, and
Yeah.
that address, that isn't even an active address. So that's how far back I go. And then me and Tim go all the way back to Salida. So that's
Yep.
Yeah,
I met
that's-
Matt. I was probably like, I don't know. I guess I was like 11, 12 around that time. So how old would you have been?
How old are you now?
44.
44. So I would have been like 8, maybe.
Yeah, crazy. So Maddie was running around with me when I was like 12, and he was 8, and Andrew was running around with us too, and he was like, he's the same age as you or younger.
He's younger. Andrew's like a year behind me, 2 years behind me.
So in Salida, freaking Andrew was like the barefoot kid running around Salida and shit, and and then I used to go to, I think it was your cousin or Andrew's cousin's house, Greg. I think his name is Greg.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I've known Matt forever, and then we moved to Ripon. And then Andrew moved to Ripon, Matt moved to Ripon, and then Matt was just always there. I don't even know. I do remember duct taping you to the pole across the street.
It was a power box, right?
No, I think it was the Ballard, right? Wasn't it just like a Ballard or something?
It was about a Ballard or a pole. I don't remember exactly
pole.
which.
I think it's one of those green boxes, right? That was right there.
I think it was a streetlight pole, maybe. Anyways, dude, why did we do that? Do you remember why we did that?
Just because he was young.
Yeah.
I think it was like initiation. We're like you can't kick it with us. You're like, come on, why or something. We're like,
What a bunch of assholes.
He probably weighed like 110 pounds.
We're like,
and
we got to
that's why
come
we
up.
did it. So we could pick him up and actually tape him.
Yeah, we duct taped his ass. And
he was a small kid.
And he's like, all right, fuck it, fine. And then, I don't know. He used to roll trunk. Like, so we'd go to shows and he's like, can I go? We're like, fuck, dude, like, you shouldn't. But I guess if you want to go, you got to roll in trunk. All right, down. Just fucking rolled. I'm rolling trunk, dude. He knew he got a ride there and a ride back, dude, every time.
But Matty was always such a good looking dude that so
everybody thought we were brothers.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. But because we had the KOTC crew and then the KOTC chicks. And so Matty was just rolling with the chicks all the time.
Yeah.
Just like,
and he was so cute. He's so cute.
That's our boy right there.
He's our little magnet.
Yeah.
Little magnet to bring in the girlies.
He's just like, all right, you guys kick it with them. You guys try to be popular. I'm gonna kick it with the girls.
Hey Matt, do you have any trauma from those days of hanging out with us?
No, dude, none whatsoever, man. That was some of the most fun I've ever had. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Man, he's good. He's freaking good. He's a homeowner. He's fucking union heavy machine operator. Got some beautiful kids, beautiful old lady, dude. No trauma. What's trauma?
When you get exposed to the world like that at a young age, I feel like it's pretty beneficial, especially in our time. We didn't have cell phones. No one knew where we were. You know what I mean?
Thank God, actually.
All MapQuest and brick phones. So it was a special time. It really was.
Oh
A
shit!
time that will never happen again.
No way. Never again,
dude. This is our best episode ever, Maddie. What's up? Look,
dude, Sneak. Oh, yeah, Scotty's in here. Scotty Payton. He was our last guest.
We got like 7 viewers in here. This is awesome.
Was that last week we had Scotty?
Last episode.
Our last episode. So James Meyer says he was in LA. He was in LA for the Final Destination, and they were driving log trucks around with banners that said, "If this scares you, see the new Final Destination." They also had a billboard where it looked like guys were falling from a scale. Dude, that's so sick.
So we got to get James on here, right? Since he's in here.
Yeah, James, would you like to come on as a guest, dude? I'm sure you got some pretty cool stories, man. Oh, Booger's calling you out, Matt. So turn your phone sideways, LOL, and unlock your screen. He was a guest on here too. I think he has an iPhone.
Yeah, he's friends with Snoop Dogg now, right?
Basically, yeah. Booger went viral, dude. So my buddy Booger, he was on here. We actually had to pull the podcast because some of his sponsors, like, disagreed with some of the stuff I guess we were talking about.
Humor. Disagreed with humor.
It was clear that we were joking, but he went viral, dude, with this video.
It's so silly.
It's so silly, but it's
like Beavis and Butthead meet Minecraft, I guess.
It is kind of like
Beavis. I can see why it went viral, though. It's very like
absolutely.
What do you still skate, Maddie?
No, dude, we were
Me
actually
neither.
just talking about that today, and that I think that's the reason I got old, dude, because we quit skateboarding.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim's still trying to be young. He still tries to skate, and then he breaks his ankle. And
Well, to be fair, I haven't fucking skated in like since I broke my ribs, and that was almost a year, coming up on a year now. I mean, I've been on the board, but I haven't like skated. You know,
Dangerous sport.
it is, especially when you're 45, and the only time you do it is when you're drinking.
well, the thing is,
That's when I do it.
the thing is like your brain thinks you could do it, but like your body's like, you're fucking tripping, bro. You know?
This is so awesome. Oh, they
so
did make the Minecraft. Did you do this, Tim? You made this?
So I made him this one, but I basically clipped out the one that he had already made because he's like, dude, I don't know what should I do? Like, I'm going viral, and I'm like, dude, just chop that sucker up, keep reposting it. But I think it's got like 5 million views. Booger, are you still in here? How many views is it? Where is it? How many views is it at now? And then we made this one because we were on the phone. And we like caught. I was recording, and then Snoop Dogg shared it on Snoop Dogg's Instagram. So we're like, oh my god, dude. So we need to figure out how to license. I gotta try to figure out how to license this video for him so other people can post it. 'Cause some other people are posting and getting millions of views.
I watched some of the Snoop Dogg roast today. It was hella funny.
Well, yeah, it's fun, dude. Me and him were like, dude, yesterday was so fun, man. What do you call it? What's the stuff that makes you feel good?
Serotonin.
So Skateboarding Barber is his channel. If you guys are on Instagram, check out Skateboarding Barber. Yeah, serotonin. Yeah, dude, it was like firing through the roof, man. I was so excited. I couldn't believe it.
I can't wait till that hits.
But yeah, Skateboarding Barber on Instagram. He's blowing up.
Can't wait to see all the kids doing that. And then I'll just I mean, I hate it. It looks terrible.
Well,
but it's
the
hilarious.
thing is, Booger's a real fucking barber, you know? And
yeah.
The thing is, he's also like a content influencer or whatever. So he was like, I have this idea. I want to do a square haircut like nobody's ever done it. And he's like, I just want to see if I can do it. So he's been talking about it for years. It wasn't like, let's give you a Minecraft haircut. That's just kind of like, once it was done, it was like, yo, this is kind of looks like Minecraft. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
And then it just hit, bro. This fool was about to quit. He's like, I think I'm going to start cutting hair because I need a better job. His shop is kind of slow. Like, I've been trying to like market and advertise, and this blew up. It's like, dude, this is so sick, dude. So happy for him.
Oh yeah, dude, it took off. Those aren't easy numbers to hit on Instagram either.
Crazy.
Why do we have so many viewers? Because Maddie's in here, and I know.
Maddie, he's the cutest, youngest one.
See, same reason we used to keep him around back in the day, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Brings the party, dude. Matt, tell us, and there's probably so many of them, but tell us a story, like, of doing something with us that you absolutely should have never been.
Other than being duct tape.
No, that's the minimal, dude. That's minor compared to some of the shit that we've done, dude.
I don't remember where you guys were playing at, but somehow we ended up on the UC Berkeley campus, and we went to some huge party at like a big, like I remember it was like almost like a castle. It was that all stone building. That was probably the place I had zero business being.
I think we played. Oh, fuck, I fucking forgot about that.
So we played a frat house in UC Berkeley.
Yep.
Across the street from it, and Ozzy Motley and Save Ferris were playing the stadium.
That's right.
And so I always say KOT open for them because we're playing across the street, and they're playing, at the college. We're just in some frat house, and that frat house was so funny to me too, like because I was young. So they're like, "Hey man, you smoke?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm gonna get some cigarettes right now," and they just pull out like a fucking pillow of weed, and I was like, hold on, I'll be back. When got you and Brian and Reese, I was just like, and Scotty, so it's like, oh, they're asking if I smoke. I don't smoke. So
that was super fun, dude. Back in the day, that's when like we were on tour. Like, was it Brian didn't smoke cigarettes, and we're like, dude. when we're on tour, you definitely smoke cigarettes. You just tell them yes, and then you give them to us. You know what
Well,
I
I
mean?
was the same way. Like when we were on tour, everybody was just like, "Hey man, you want some weed?" You're like, "Yeah, I don't
And
smoke weed,
it's
but
funny because you leave California at that
just
time.
be
I'm
like,
talking,
hey, you guys load up, and I'll give you this. If you guys load up, you know."
classic Mark, got to do a power trip.
Well, yeah, because I'm not gonna smoke it, but for whatever reason, people would come up to me more than you guys about weed. I guess I looked more like a druggie than you guys did. I don't
Well,
know.
dude, like I was saying back in the day, my mom was always like, well, I know Mark's your druggie friend, blah, blah, blah. And it's just so funny because, like, Mark don't fucking do drugs, dude. Like, you know what I mean? And she's always loved Joseph. And it's like, that's my drug buddy. Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like,
I
that's
don't
the
do
one I do
drugs, but I
drugs
do
with.
Bud Light and Marlboro cigarettes. So
And now
I do
none
drugs.
of us do drugs. It's so funny, dude. It's such a bunch of old
I
weenies, dude.
portrayed a younger kid that didn't do drugs, and I was doing them more than everybody. And Mark
Yeah.
portrayed a young guy that did do drugs, and he was cleaner than everybody.
Clean and sober, dude. So, Mark, I guess it was Take 3 that we played with out there.
yeah,
You know what that makes me think of is the Cal Red show that we played in Petaluma in like a Walmart parking lot or some shit like that.
I like Take 3.
I did too. Take 3 was sick. I kind of forgot about them until
And
just
then-
now.
California Redemption, they were sick.
And Josh tagging on. Dude, we should have him on the fucking podcast. Could be cool too. Hey, Mel, can you ask Barry if there is any Take 3 like that we could hear like on the interwebs?
And then that show too was because it was a college party. I remember they had like beach volleyball set up, and there was just playing volleyball out in front of the frat house. I was just like, "This is sick. This is."
Yeah, it was awesome, dude.
I should have went to college.
Yeah, me too, dude. Judging by what was going on there at that time. But you know what? It's not like that anymore, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure colleges, but the high school kids aren't even near what we were doing running around at that age. Not
So
even close.
I had that same experience with Barry and like David Castellanos and stuff like that. I went to what's the other party school that's in California?
Chico?
Chico. And then Captain Sabaho.
David,
E40?
Daniel, your SD.
Daniel Uresi. So I traveled up with them underage and went to this frat house. There's porn everywhere. There's beer, alcohol everywhere. And it was hilarious, like just walking around like as a underage kid at these frat houses. I was just like, dude, I want to live this life. This is what I want.
It's almost like today's kids need like a little blend of like what we had. Maybe not like exactly what we had because like it's kind of sketchy sometimes, but I don't know because I got one of each. Like Bailey's pretty street smart, but Emma's kind of like not as street smart. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
sometimes I worry about Emma.
It's scary for everybody that's doing anything right now because their drug culture is so different from what ours was back in the day. You know what I mean? Like we didn't have to worry about dying. I mean, and now, I mean, potentially anything you pick up out of the street could have fentanyl on it, and that's it. You know, and it's a really scary. You know, for them, it's really scary, and it's scary for me as a parent and as an adult. You know, I mean, I'm not big in the drug scene, but it's not something to be trifled with, and I'm kind of actually glad that there's getting away from it because it's ultra dangerous.
Hell
It's
yeah.
so that shit sucks, bro.
Tell all the kids to skip school and go to SF or Santa Cruz.
No, I was saying that
Do
we
it.
need, I think the
Just do it.
kids. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
Santa
Unless-
Cruz is awesome. It's been a long time since I've been to San Francisco, but I'll go to Santa Cruz all the time.
Is Santa Cruz still like Santa Cruz?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been
For the
it's been a few years, but it's still my magic spot. Like
My magic spot. No,
instead of like some
it
people
was
want to go out to
it
like the
was.
wilderness, I'll just go sit by the lighthouse beach, whatever, hidden not Hidden Beach. What's that one called over there by the lighthouse? Natural Bridges.
Oh, Natural Bridges.
Oh,
See.
dude, that's the best.
Dude, we used to have the best time at Heidi and Mike's. That was always so fun to go to Heidi and Santa Cruz.
Did you go with us the time that we went and fucking
got
Some
stuck there.
shrooms that went to the new beach.
well, we couldn't get shrooms, remember? So we got like ecstasy, I think, or so, or maybe it was shrooms. I think it was a couple different trips. But yeah, we went to the beach, the nude beach, Donnie Boone's,
Yeah.
and did a bunch of shrooms. Fuck, how old were you then, dude?
Is that when you guys found
like-
that dead body?
No, that was a different time.
That's
That
a
was a different time. That was me, Paul, Dennis. I feel like
Dennis.
Shorty was there for some reason, maybe Sopot.
found
Let's
a dead body.
Yeah,
Jesus.
tell that story, Paul. Do you remember how it all went down?
From what I remember, Gilo was there, I think.
Oh, Angela was there?
Me, you, Daniel Wagner was there for sure because he's the one that touched the dead body.
Was it
And like
Daniel or
nothing.
Dennis?
Daniel.
Daniel.
Oh, okay. One
And
of those.
because Daniel was like, it was like nothing to Daniel because he had already been to war and like seen some fucked up shit. So he just like walked right up to the dude and was just like shook him a little bit and was like, "Oh, he's dead."
Motherfucker's eating chips. He's like, oh, yeah, he's dead. You guys want some chips? He's like,
And
You want some
probably
of these?
because
first
dude was
time I
like
ever
rigor
saw-
mortis, right? He was like this,
Yeah.
like on his window, and then Daniel like pushed him, and dude just
he
went
wasn't
this.
like he wasn't like, what do you call it, decaying yet or whatever, but he is, within the 24 hours I would say he probably had been dead. And it's the first time I ever seen a dead body. And I at that point I had warrants, so I was like super scared. I like didn't want to talk to the cops, and then we called the cops, and I was like, "Can we just leave?" And I just remember being like hella worried that I was gonna get in trouble. They're gonna ask me some questions, and I was
I
gonna.
do remember that. I was like, dude, you're not doing anything wrong. If they're like, hey, what's your name? Be like, I'd rather stay anonymous. They'll be like, okay, cool. And they'll just ask you questions. It's not like there's a crime. And then do you remember when we were
Well,
down
he's
on
brown,
the beach?
bro. So
I know.
if they asked him, they'd be like, "Why are you so scared?"
Yeah.
Excuse me, can I see your papers, please?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, it's fucked up. But dude, do you remember after that we were down on the beach tripping out or doing whatever we were doing, and there was some weird ass lady, and she came over and she was like, "Hey, do you know where we're at right now? Where I'm at or where we are?"
I kind of have a vague memory of something like
And
that.
she had like hella shit. She had like bunch of bags and like blank, like all kinds of shit. I'm like, bro, I wonder if she was with that dude, and like fool just pulled over and like, hey, I need to fucking feeling tired and died. You know.
Well, he died of a heroin overdose, right? Isn't that?
I think the guy, I remember asking him and he says, well, it looks like natural causes. I don't think we ever knew what.
I
But
thought
I
we
don't-
like saw like a needle or something like that.
Oh,
Did
maybe.
Did any of you guys get dick out on that beach?
No. We went there and chilled, like spent a couple hours there or whatever. I don't really remember like much. I remember that. I remember seeing the lady on the beach, and then that's pretty much it. And then talking to the cops, but that's pretty much it. I don't
So,
remember.
Have
much
you guys
else.
ever been nude on a beach?
No.
No,
Oh, that beach I've been nude. Yeah.
I've been nude on a beach. It's always funny because
Nude everywhere, brother.
I know. No shit. Mark was the fucking.
Where
What
have
do
you
they call
not been,
those?
dude?
What do they call those? Exhibitionist? Is that what they call them?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly that, but I'm not afraid of it. But it's always funny, the few nude beaches I've been to, it's always a white dude who wears a white t-shirt but just has like it just hangs just slightly below the white t-shirt.
How do you know? You were looking at it?
But it's just there. I'm just
You were
like,
looking
oh,
for it?
look, there's a dick. But
It happened when we went to Santa Cruz and we were frying, dude. We went down to the beach and the dude put that shirt on and it covered absolutely nothing.
Oh, dude, that's right.
You need a
That's-
longer shirt, bro.
Excuse me, sir. I think you need a longer shirt.
see, I've never been to a nude beach to be nude, but I get nude at very many beaches for a second to either be funny or, like
Have
hidden
sex.
beach- well, I've never been to a nude beach to have sex.
What?
Maybe that I should probably put that on my.
Well,
checklist.
the only time I've ever been nude at a beach was to have sex. that's like I've never like went to a nude beach and like
You know, it's funny when I was.
Well, I
at
never
a
went to a nude beach to have sex. I just went to a beach to have sex.
yeah.
It
So
wasn't-
you were nude on the beach at some point in time. If you
Yeah,
had
it
sex
wasn't
on
a nude beach.
Well,
Yeah.
here, to be fair, I've had sex on the beach and I was not nude, and it was a nude beach. I was majoritarily clothed.
What was his name? Sorry. Terrible
Eduardo.
joke.
It was Claude. Claude.
Were you guys in love?
No, it was just a Brokeback Mountain kind of thing. We're just herding sheep, baby. Herding sheep. Oh, she said no. We totally shroomed. So yeah, there was a different time we were trying to get shrooms.
Oh,
and we
Josh
couldn't.
is in here too. Shit.
Oh, Josh Jansen, my guy.
Josh was there for that.
For the dead guy?
Were you there for Josh? Oh, Josh. Oh shit. So did it go down how we said? How was our memory? Is it pretty accurate or?
Hey, Maddie, did you get stuck in Santa Cruz with us that one time?
No, so I bombed out of Santa Cruz to go with Justin on the couch to Frisco with those girls. And then his car got broken into, and I think some of your guys' gear got hit. But we went and ran around San Francisco all night. We went and saw, I think we were in Santa Cruz to see Face to Face and Thrice. And then after I think I saw Face to Face, and then me and Justin bombed out. I can never remember that dude's last name. And then
Osmeyer?
no, Justin on the couch. On the
Oh,
couch.
Rochelle's baby's daddy?
Yeah.
Chameleon. I
That
can't think of his name either. I forgot his last name.
And then we ended up in San Francisco, and we got stuck there, I believe. That was.
Is that when he tried to hit on a tranny?
No.
Oh, that was with me. Sorry.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure everybody we were with were solid women, but again, it is the city, so anything's possible.
It was just a story where he's just like, "Hey, man, back off." I was like, "I'm good." I was like,
I'm back.
Look
I'm
at
back.
the Adam's apple," and he's like, "You're just jealous." I was like, "All right, good luck."
Mark, did you get any?
Lost you, Tim.
Why is my internet so bad? It makes no sense.
Go ahead, Sims. Go again. We got you now.
Did you get any pictures from Banana Ball?
Yeah.
Banana
Yeah.
ball. It's not.
Now Joseph's just like, that's why it's called Banana Ball.
It's not
I
called
know.
banana ball though. That's why it's so fun.
Well, the league is.
The
The
Banana-
league is.
Is it
The
really?
league's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I bought tickets, it says Banana Ball.
I thought it was
Like-
Savannah Bananas.
That's a team name.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
they,
I guess-
own, they
Banana-
own the league,
So Banana
and
Ball
it
is
does
like.
make sense why it's called banana ball then. Okay.
but it's a married couple that owns it, so it doesn't make sense. But watching
And
it looks.
Well, here's the thing. This is what I was going to tell Paul, because I think I told you, Mark, was it's Pride Month now. And I understand that it was the day before Pride Month, but I'm curious, maybe they amped up the homoerotica because it was, that wasn't mean to say, that's what it's called, right?
No, I just like the way it sounds. Just homoerotica is just a funny ass word. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
But I feel like they dialed it up, dude. And then on
Yeah.
top of that, I feel like they may have sold like 2,500 too many fucking tickets.
Oh, they sold out.
Did you
packed.
send your email yet?
I did.
Okay. I sent one. So they were like, "How was your fan experience?" And I went, "Not great."
Yeah,
Not
that's
great.
sucks.
Yeah.
If you have children, old father like I do, anybody disabled, like
You're
you
screwed.
did, there's no accommodation for
Not
that.
at all.
You know. So
Dude, we
Yeah.
weren't the only ones that had nowhere to sit, dude.
Yeah, plenty of people had nowhere to sit.
I mean, there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that didn't have nowhere to sit.
Yeah, that's
And
dumb.
that's crazy. That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Like I said, if we brought chairs, I didn't bring them to the game, right? But like, let's say we all had low back chairs, which is like you could fucking have. It says it on the what to bring and everything, but it's like we'd have been carrying those chairs around for an hour and a half, and then
Yeah, it would have sucked.
for
it
2
sucked either
hours.
way.
Fuck, we were there for like 3 hours. Dude, it was like, all right, let's get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Pops is in here, dude. This is Mark's dad. Yeah, banana ball sucks, man.
Mike, hell yeah.
Dude, you're right, Mike. That was some bullshit, dude. Man. Super gay in like the literal sense of the word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Mike was like, I'm ready to go play some Keno. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, it kind of sucked, dude. I mean, it seemed like it was gonna be super fun. You know, you walk in, there's all this shit going on. It's like, oh, this is gonna be cool, dude. There's like people everywhere. And then you go to where you're supposed to be and there's no room for you. You're like, whoa, what the hell?
It was just not my thing overall. Like, it was just way too flamboyant for me.
And for me, I like just baseball. So it was like, are they ever going to start playing baseball? You know, I thought they like actually played baseball, but it didn't seem like it.
It was like the Magic Mike of baseball.
It was the Magic Mike of baseball. It's exactly what it was. But online, it doesn't look all gay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, it doesn't look like it's going to be like male strippers. It looks like it's going to be like kind of just some dudes playing baseball, but like having fun and like doing some Harlem Globetrotter tricks while they're doing it. But man, it was like straight up just like half naked. Yeah, homoerotic. Yeah.
Right after they did the baby race, they got extra homoerotic.
Yeah, it's so weird too. The mix of things is like, why is there babies on the field and then there's like half naked
Male
dudes on the
strippers,
field
yeah.
right after that? I'm like, this is such a weird mix of things.
It was weird, dude. And not to mention, it was hot as freaking all hell, man. It was so hot.
And not to mention, we didn't have anywhere to sit.
That was like the main thing. It's like, fuck, if we all had somewhere to sit, it wouldn't be like as
It might
bad.
have been like, yeah, exactly. If we had somewhere to sit, it might have been like to where we could be entertained by it, but it was just, yeah.
So you could sit down, you know, chill, like get to know your neighbors a little bit, whatever.
Well, they're definitely going to bring it back. They've already said it.
I don't know.
Oh, of course, they sold out. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
they're
3 nights in a row sold out. And, you know, having my dad with us, that was a huge problem. Not for the, he probably enjoys the homoerotic part, but he's like, how much you
He's
pay
in
for a ticket? $35? Don't be cheap anymore.
Yeah. He
Like,
just shook his
call
head.
me.
He's like,
Call me, I'll buy the tickets.
he's
So
like, what the fuck?
He
He's like,
is in
where are
there.
seats? Oh, we don't have seats. He's like, what the
He's
fuck,
like-
Mark, why am I
So-
here?
So Joseph was trying to charge his phone at the time. I was like, we're going to lose Joseph. Tim runs off, like, trying to film or meet people. Like, and then
I just got sucked into the energy. I just started walking and watching.
I was just like,
walking
shit,
around.
man, we're going to lose everybody. And so my dad's like, I'm going to hang out with Joe. You guys walk around. But Joe found a charger. And so my dad just sat there. Was like, I don't want to be in the sun. I don't want to be any part of this right now. So we were like, all right, let's bounce. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, we gotta go. We'll just go, dude.
I hope everybody else enjoyed it. You can watch it live on YouTube, I think.
I was ready to go about 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in, I was like, I'm down.
That's only
Joseph's
because
like,
you
they don't
knew
have
there
slot
was a
machines in here?
casino.
Yep.
there's
Yeah.
no slot machines in
Like,
here? Fuck that.
let's-
Why did we come
let's
here
leave.
again? I thought we were coming to Reno to gamble. What the fuck is this shit? I lost my ass up there. I didn't win shit.
Did you? Shit.
Well, here's the thing.
I
didn't-
found my ass.
I didn't follow like my rules or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I scratched my way back to like near even, and then I just like got greedy and then fucking gave it all back.
So I won the first morning we went to breakfast. That paid for the whole weekend, and then when we went to play pool, that's when I was like, just $100 more. I'm gonna hit the bonus. And then luckily everybody was ready to leave. It's like, all right.
Oh,
fuck
when
it.
we were playing pool, you went into the other room and started gambling, or what?
I was in the same room, but I did go to the other room to hit the ATM, so no one saw me pull out money. I was like, fuck, dude. So Friday or Saturday morning, I hit that jackpot. And then
500.
Yeah. And so,
and it's on free play too, right?
no,
Oh, okay.
no. But it was off of my first 20. And so Saturday night was when I was like, fuck it. I'm going to hit this jackpot, this one too. And it didn't work. But luckily,
Yeah, it was-
because we had so many people at that point where it was like, oh, I could sneak away. hit the ATM while everybody's trying to conduct themselves to get home. And then, yeah, I think Joseph walked up to me. He's like, "Hey, what? All right, let's go."
That's how it happens every time. Everybody's ready to leave at different times. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm ready to go. You guys ready? He's like, well, yeah, I'm ready. Let me just do this. And you're like, all right. You go sit down and put a 20. Like, you ready? You're like, nah, fuck that. I'm winning, dude. I ain't going nowhere. You know, every time, dude. It's so fucked up.
I can't even get started, bro. I don't. There's a reason I don't gamble, and it's because I am a degenerate loser at gambling, dude. And I cannot put the brakes on once I get stopped, dude. Because if I even get just a little taste of win, dude, it's over with. It's over with. So I don't make sports bet. I don't play cards.
Smart.
I just steer clear of it, bro. Because I'll be
That's
one of
smart.
those guys that goes home and have to explain to mama why I wiped out the savings account.
Like, well, I was gonna win, and the next hand I was gonna win, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not. We're not doing it.
Put your pink slip to your car on the table.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, fuck this. I'm gonna win. I'm feeling lucky, dude. Have you seen that movie? What's that Adam Sandler movie? Is it Uncut Gems? Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
I've never watched that one.
Fuck, dude, he is a fucking degenerate, dude. Like, I don't. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to say too much, but yeah, dude.
I've
kind
seen
of,
some of it. I've seen some of it.
I was watching that movie,
never
just
made
like,
it through.
please, just fucking stop, dude. You fucking,
Yeah.
you did it. You did it.
Yeah.
Fucking stop, dude. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it's
couldn't handle it,
past
dude.
the. You can't spoil something when it's been this long, so you can just tell the whole
So
story.
basically, it's like he's like $1 million in debt, right, to like bad people or whatever. So he does some shady fucking shit. He's got this little scheme that's probably gonna work, and then it all ends up working, and he has the money, but he's like, fuck it. He goes and puts it down on this fucking one more
Vegetable
game,
some
and
more,
then
yeah.
and then it works again. But then the motherfucker's so irritated with him, he kills him. He just dies.
What? Adam Sandler dies?
Oh yeah, shoots him right in the fucking
What?
head, dude.
Dude, now
Yep.
I have to watch this movie.
Because Kevin Garnett
Who's
has
irritated with him?
So I was going to say Kevin Garnett is the one who like wants to buy the or something has to do with he owes him money, right? Well, Kevin Garnett has like a security guard, and they lock when you go into his like office. There's like this like vestibule, and you walk in, and it's all like security, right? There's like 2-stage security, so you get past the main door, and then you got to get past the second door. Well, he like locks him in there, and it's hella hot because he's like, look, dude. I put all the money down and it's on this game right here. We're going to watch it right now. And when it wins, like we're all going to be fucking insanely fucking rich. You know what I mean? And so the security guard's in there and he's just getting pissed. So he finally lets him out and he just fucking shoots him right in the head. He's like, motherfucker, fuck you. It's like a Russian dude. And that's the end of the movie. Dude, that's it. He fucking, dude, it's crazy, dude. The movie's awesome.
But his lady gets all the money. Adam Sandler's mistress or his girlfriend or whatever, she ends up with the guy at the end, and she's like, she gets in the limo. She's like,
because he hands it out the window or whatever, and she's gone. Yep.
Yeah, that movie like won hella awards, right?
Dude, it's so good, bro. It's such a great movie, dude.
I started it and then never finished that movie. You know, whenever it came out, and then he did another basketball movie, right? Adam Sandler.
Yeah, the one that I really loved.
I started to watch it, but I like passed out.
What's that one called?
Hustle, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Great movie.
I like how everybody in our chat thinks I'm gay, which is, I mean,
you've worked pretty hard to make that, happen over the years.
Anthony Edwards is in that movie. He's great.
I love watching him on the court for sure.
Yeah, he's awesome.
All right, who you guys got? OKC or shit? Why'd I already forget?
Pacers. I think that it's going to be. I hope that it's a good series. I think for sure OKC's going to win, but I'd rather see Indiana win. I always want the underdog to win. You don't watch basketball, Maddie?
Every once in a while. You know what's really had my interests, and I've been seeing a lot of it online, dude, is Caitlin Clark in the WNBA, dude. She's a murderer, dude. She's a monster.
Yeah, I watch every game. She's amazing.
Monster, man. And then
yeah.
It's racist to like her.
What'd you say, Maddie?
I said I like to watch Angel Reese throw bricks too. That's
yeah.
fun. Dude, I legitimately didn't know in basketball that they count your own rebound after your missed shot. I didn't think
Yeah.
they could do that. I was
Yeah,
like, well, that's why her stats are so high.
Yeah, it's pretty. She's pretty terrible.
Yeah,
But, like-
I didn't realize how bad she was.
Yeah, Caitlin
So
Clark. Man.
Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. That's the media, right? So
Yeah, that's
why-
the rivalry they want to create, even though there's
why-
no rivalry at all.
yeah,
It's
so
like-
silly.
It's like they're not even close in talent level. Like Angel Reese is not even close. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
Not at all.
They're
Okay.
not even playing the same game.
Not at all.
Is Caitlin Clark a dude pretending to be a girl?
No, I'm pretty sure she's a.
That's what I love about her. She's hella feminine. She doesn't have to do that. She can still be a woman and be the best by far on the court. You know what I mean? It's amazing. She's amazing, man.
You know how we were talking about X-Files earlier? I wanted to say a fun fact about the reason Bryan Cranston became Walter White on Breaking Bad was because he was on an episode of X-Files. And it's a pretty sick episode too, like the like concept of the episode or whatever. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. Who knew? Who fucking knew? I gotta go pee, you guys.
Let's shut Mark up real quick. Let's talk about X-Files again.
I just had it on my list. I was gonna write. I gotta go pee and put it on the screen.
I like where you were going with that, Mark. I was ready to keep going.
Oh,
Yeah,
with the Caitlin Clark's a woman now. Is it because her name's Caitlin? Is that the new trans?
Oh, okay.
Name?
Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't know. Like, I don't watch enough. I watch enough sports media. I don't watch any WNBA, but I know they're trying to like build a divide for no reason because Caitlin Clark is getting all of the media attention.
She deserves it all. She's the only reason anybody watches this. It's insane. Like whenever she's injured right now. You know she's injured right now.
Yeah, she's gonna be out for like 2 weeks or something like that, right?
So like 40% drop in viewership. You know, like ticket prices drop. Like she's so important to the game. It's insane. But they I don't know. They didn't want to accept her. They still don't really accept her. Her own league doesn't really promote her like they should.
Yeah, the one that's selling the tickets is still ostracized for whatever reason.
Yeah, they really missing out on an opportunity with her, like the league. They're really missing out. It's crazy.
Yeah, because she's got offers from like the big three. She's got offers in Italy, like to make more money. And she's still in this league to try to help. And they're just I don't know why they're doing that. That's weird.
It gets super political, but I don't want to go there, but that's really what it's all about, really, with that situation. It sucks.
Yeah, it's a talking point that can catch fire real quick.
Exactly.
It's real touchy for, I mean, if you have that mindset, it could be touchy for you, I guess. I mean, I would assume that none of us have that mindset, so it wouldn't be a touchy subject for us.
Exactly.
Obviously,
Exactly.
None of us are, racist, at least openly. And it's
Wait. Do you think some of us are openly racist?
No, not at all. Not at all, dude. You know me better than that. Come on. But it's just like Joseph said. It's just a divide that they're trying to create for no reason.
Yep.
It's not a good look for the game.
It creates media. So,
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it comes to talent, she is the most talented. Like, I'm an asshole too. Like back in the day, like just before Caitlin Clark came around, I would like me and my friend. One of my friends would tell me, these WNBA girls, they're really good, and I'll be like, they suck. Like I can't even watch it. Like, why am I gonna? How am I gonna watch Michael Jordan do a dunk, and then after that, I want to see a lady do a layup? You know what I mean? Like, just be like kind of a jerk about it. And then once I saw her play, like my whole perspective changed, and now I'm into like all of it. Now I like totally think that they're all great. She's the one that brought me to it because she's so great. but she like changed my whole perspective on what women's basketball really is. Like, you know, like they really are incredibly talented, all of them. But she just was the first one that like really brought it to my attention.
Do you think she could ball out if she was actually on an NBA team? Like,
No,
okay,
no.
And
I
I
don't
don't even.
she couldn't
I
be
don't
like
think
a
she
bench
can try to
player.
No,
No, okay,
no.
okay.
I think there's D3 and lower. Me personally, I think there's top tier high school basketball players that would just gun her down, dude. Without, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, dude, it is what it is. You're not gonna. She's good, like Joseph said. She's an excellent player. She's full of skill. But going up against a dude that could dunk from the free throw line, dude, come on, she's not. She's
Yeah,
not
it's
getting
just,
it.
I mean, the very, very best in her world can't come close to like you said, a D1 player. Like it's just the physical thing is just too much. Like the defense would be too much. She wouldn't be able to get past the defense. Like it would be like they wouldn't let her shoot.
Can
Basically.
you play her?
No, she would kill me.
Okay, just
Yeah.
just checking in with that because I don't know how to play basketball.
She would totally destroy me, I think. But I mean, so would any D1 kid, like so would any high school player. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in shape like them. I'm not, I can't jump as high, run as fast. I'm not as strong as them. Like they would kill me. And
But
I play every
you're
day.
You're the best baller out of the four of us, I'm assuming, unless Maddie balls out.
No,
So-
no, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I play every day. So like, and Tim's pretty good.
Well,
I ball out.
Tim's dumb at everything he does.
Tim's good at basketball.
I hate it.
Tim would be hella better at basketball if he played it like more. Like he's good.
Mark never gives me no credit.
No, that is credit.
I was always like an average jock in disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good at sports, like in general, so you could play basketball. Like if you like cared about it and tried, you'd be probably hella good.
It was actually a compliment, Tim, because everything you touch is
dumb.
You're okay at. Like you're good at it, you know.
Oh, you said I was dumb. I thought
You are dumb without a fact.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said Tim's dumb at everything he does.
You're dumb good at it.
Oh, okay, I get it. I missed the good part.
I mean, you know, golfing. We've gone golfing a few times now, and Tim's good at it. Joseph, we're gonna get you out on the course.
I had hella fun just shooting or whatever. I don't even know what it's called, but just swinging the club like at your house the other day was super fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you out there.
Do you go, Matt? Do you golf, dude?
I haven't been golfing in I can't remember how long, dude. I used to be real into it when I was young because my stepdad, he was into it. But then as an adult, it's just something I never got into.
Right,
I swung a club for the first time ever, just like this last weekend, and man, it was pretty fun.
What are your hobbies, Maddie?
What's that?
What are your hobbies?
Just working and spending time with the kids, dude. I like to spend time with the kids. I like to spend time with my wife. Play with the dog, dude. Stay close to home.
You're a fucking liar. Matt is a fucking weed nerd, bro. He knows all kinds of shit about weed, bro. Like I'm so amazed at all the shit you know, dude. It trips me out every time.
What's your kids' hobbies? Do they play sports?
No, dude. My kids are real artistic, so they got the artistic bug from their mom, and they both just taken and ran with it. So it's a good thing. They're real artistic. They like to paint, draw, sculpt, clay, and all kinds of stuff. So it's good. Actually, my oldest is gonna be a senior in high school next year, bro.
Damn. Crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like I remember when I was right there. It feels like it was like last week.
You're wild, huh?
Yeah. No, man. I got a lot of love for the things in my life that I have, and I just try to stay in the bubble and just keep my circle tight. You know what I mean? It's the more people you let in, the more room there is for problems. So, and Riffin's changing so much now here in these last few years that it's not like it was when we were young, where you walk down Main Street and pretty much know everybody you see. I mean, I don't hardly know anybody anymore unless I go directly to their house. So
there's actually been a dude cruising around that near the high school at the time.
No,
High school gets out. That used to cruise around the high school at the same time. The high school used to get out, and he's back now.
Really?
And I hope he's not doing what he was doing back then.
Oh, are you talking about that one guy?
Yeah, that one guy.
That guy that got punched in the face?
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah. I don't know. I guess I lucked out because my kids are freaking grown now. You know, luckily.
Yeah, what's the ages of your kids, Maddie? How many you got?
Just the two, just my two girls.
Two.
And then
Okay.
my oldest is 17 and my youngest is 11. So
And you're still in Ripon, huh?
yeah, I'm still in Ripon. I actually live right down the street from the golf course, man.
Fucking right down the street from me too.
Yeah, right down the street from Timma.
Well,
Couple
everything's
blocks.
right down the street unless you have to drive in Ripon.
Everything's down the street and ripping.
He is though. He's literally down the fucking street. Remember where Lindsay moved when they moved to the big house? Mark,
Oh yeah, that's right. She did live down the street.
do you remember when Brian lived in a house with a bunch of like crackheads, basically?
I do.
It's like a 2-story house.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's
No.
the house.
That's probably when I bounced out.
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, probably. It's been like what, 20? You've been gone longer than you were here at this point, huh, Mark?
Getting close. So I'm 45 now. I left Ripon in 04. So I'm getting real close.
So you're on the Jack Tone side? Over
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Yeah, right at the end of Robert.
Kind of where I used to live.
That's the best part.
I lived on 7th Street.
He lives
Okay,
like
So you're right around
Yeah,
the corner,
down.
too.
on the other side of, what is it, Duma?
1462 7th Street.
Damn. I used to live on 566 Dixie Lane. There was me, my stepbrother, my sister, my stepsister, my mom, my stepdad, and there's 2 kids per room. Tiny little house, man. It's crazy.
Before the one that your mom lives in now?
It's actually, yeah. So when my mom met Ted, she had got the job at the police department from the Sunday paper, and she got it because she could type like 100, I don't know, a lot of words per minute or whatever. And then Ted was like the city work supervisor at the time, and it was like a Christmas party they met, so they started dating, whatever. We lived in Salida, and then what was the question? My bad.
I was asking
Where
about
you live.
where your mom lived before you guys, the one that she lives in now.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So then my mom met Ted, and then we moved in with him because we sold my mom's house in Salida, the one where I met Matt. I lived in when I met Matt originally. Sold that house, moved in with Ted. They sold that house, and then we built the big house that tore our family apart. It didn't tear our family apart, but it was just like it spread us out. So like,
So when did you guys?
ever hung out.
How old were you when you moved into the house that I know you from?
7th grade was my first,
Okay.
or no, I guess it would have been eighth grade. Yeah, 8th grade would have been my first when I lived in Ripon. I think I went to 7th grade too. I don't remember actually. Let me think.
First time I ever saw you was in 8th grade.
At the fucking baseball. Kicked your guys' asses, dude.
That's it. I mean, I've told this story a million times before, but Tim and I met because I was going to beat his ass.
It was
And
just too cool. I was too nice.
he just skated up on his rollerblades. He's like, "Hey, guys." I was like, "Oh, shit."
That's exactly how it sounds. Like, hey guys, you want to
Hey,
skate with us?
Hey,
You guys,
guys.
hey guys, nice to meet you. Golly, you guys want to come skate with us today?
That's exactly how it happened. And I went, "Can't beat this dude up, dude."
Well, it's funny because we seen you coming, and like there was a bunch of us, and a bunch of them went inside. I don't remember all who it was, but like they're like, "Oh shit, here comes those skaters, dude. Fuck this!" And they like went in the garage, and I'm like, "Man, fuck this shit."
Yeah. So it was probably the
Some guys want
Wagners.
to stay with us. They're like,
The Wagners.
actually, yeah.
Billy and his brother. I forget
Sean
their last names right now.
Hutchings.
Hutchings.
Yeah. And so it was me and Flores, Robert, your little brother. Yeah, we were just like, we're gonna go steal these ramps right now, and then we just started skating, and that's
Yeah,
how
Robert's little brother. It's crazy.
that's how homegrown started, and that's how homegrown at the church started.
Dude,
Inline started.
there is a small little homegrown crew here in town still.
It's so cool.
Some of them are freshmen now too, which is crazy.
Tim, did you watch the video of that song being made?
Dude, I haven't had a chance to. I like tried to, and I was at work today, and
Oh, okay.
it's been crazy. My fucking nephew has been in the hospital too. I don't know if I told you guys, but
You told me, yeah.
so a lot of that's going on. And then Emma's freaking
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Emma's friend Mason fucking hit me up, texted me. Here, I'll read it to you guys.
He needs work.
It's kind of long. No, just asking like, permission or my blessing to date Emma.
That's
And I
Jesus.
was like, so I was irritated. It was a text message. I was like, but then I was like, well, it does take balls to fucking do that in the first place. And I
Yeah.
guess, you know what I
At
mean?
least he's asking.
So I just gave him, I said, yo, I don't know. I could kind of read it to you. I was reading it to Sarah and I was like getting choked up. I was like, what is happening right now? I was like, this is fucking weird. So I told him, let me see, where's it at? Oh, right here. He says, hey, I wanted to start by thanking you. Or that's Sarah's response. He said, hey, Tim and Sarah, this is Mason. I hope you're both doing good. The past month, you and your daughter and I have gotten to know each other better. I've come to really admire and care about her. After spending some time together, especially in our recent date, I felt like we've gotten a lot closer, and I think maybe we both want something more than just a friendship, and I wanted to ask for your permission to date her. I know how important family is to you, and I want to be sure I'm approaching this in a way that's respectful to you both. If you have any questions or want to talk more, I'd be happy to. And then Sarah's like, yeah, we love you. She says, hello, Mason. I start by thanking you for your maturity and direct manner and reaching out to us beforehand. Emma has very much enjoyed her time getting to know you too.
And then
And I
Tim
don't-
texts, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, she called me and she's
Hey,
like,
man.
she's like, are you gonna fucking call Mason? Did you call Mason? Have you responded to him? I'm like, who? What? No. What are you talking about? She's like, well, he texted you, and I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm fucking been working. I don't know what the hell's going on. So she just says she's never seen Emma happier, and you've been able to instill a level of confidence, validation socially, blah 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 blah. So I said, hey Mason, I know that reaching out to us might have been a bit stressful, and I appreciate you being brave enough to reach out, as I am sure Emma's told you. I won't just let anyone date my girls. Said additionally, I'd like to agree with Sarah's observation about you and Emma's friendship. Up to this point, she has never been happier. Said additionally, I must say my heart wants to require more time with me and her uncles before I say yes. However, I have done some digging, and the consensus is you're a suitable candidate. Furthermore, a real stand-up guy. And I've witnessed you making sacrifices to show her how much you care about her. So my heart says, give the guy a shot and let him surprise you. I said, you have my blessing, Mason. I said, now with that being said, there will be a boot camp of sorts and a gauntlet type barbecue with me and her uncles. I said, thanks for being respectful, not only to Emma, but us as well. And family and respect is, very important to us.
So my first question is, how many space bars did you use?
I caved on the space bars. I fucking hate space bars, dude, but I used them. And then he says, thank you guys. I appreciate your kind words. Look forward to spending more time. And as for the boot camp, I'll bring my tool bags.
Sounds good to me.
Hell
he's
yeah.
like- He's like a union framer, carpenter, I guess, even though it's all metal nowadays. But
Is he one of the kids that showed up for the deck?
no, those are her homies. Those are just their homeboys.
Okay.
Yeah, those are
Well,
all
Maddie
homies.
has 2 daughters. What do you think about that, Maddie?
Well, here.
I was a
Real
little
quick.
Go ahead.
I just want to give one little piece of context. Before I sent that text, my old lady's like, don't make it fucking weird for Emma. Don't make it hard. She's super happy. Don't be an asshole. I'm like, ugh. So that's all I wanted to add.
So, I mean, as a father of a 17-year-old girl that has a boyfriend, we didn't get that part of it that Tim got, but he is a good ass kid. I did my digging. He's respectful. He, minds his manners, and I don't mind having him around. So, I mean, And like
Yeah.
Tim said, the more like Sarah pointed out, the more awkward you make it, and the harder it doesn't need to be any harder than it already is. So
Yeah.
I just kind of go with it and try not to fight it. You know what I mean? As long as there's nothing too wild going on, it's all right. You know what I mean? But the
And so
first
with
time
my
something goes
kids-
sideways, it's green lit for whatever. You know.
Well, I know this fool's put in work because she's had like fucking probably 7 or 8 guys that are like trying to get with her, and then she just like blows them off. It's so crazy. Like it's literally like breaking hearts, dude. And I feel like because when she was real young, both my kids, I was like, I'm gonna tell them all the shit that like I would tell girls to fucking sleep with me. You know what I mean? Because like if they're used to hearing all that shit, you know, some dude's gonna have to do more than just tell them they're pretty and, you know, tell them, oh, you know, you smell good and shit like that, you know. So I always make an effort to like make sure I let them know they look pretty, or I like the way you did your, like, you know, a little same shit you do to your old lady, but just, you know, so that way it's like the average fucking sweet talker ain't gonna get very far with her, you know. And I think that's cool. And she wants like a boy, not a, you know, because she dated a couple guys, and one dude I thought was gonna be the one. She dumped him because she had to drive everywhere, and when she would drive, he would like put his head on her shoulder. And she's like, "What the fuck? It's supposed to be the opposite of this." Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, no. She's like, "I want to fuck no."
Man.
And she
That's
says all the
nasty.
boys in Ripon are like that. All the boys are fucking sissies, dude.
That's
Sauce,
hilarious.
So-
bro.
This dude's a little older, you know. He's like, I get, because Emma's 17, so she's a young, like high school grad. She's still 17, you know. She's done with school and all that, but he's only 18, but he's in the union, so he's been out for a while. You know what I mean? He might even be 9. I think he might be actually 19. But what's funny is when I was 19, I was dating a 17-year-old girl too. Who's out of high school. It's funny. And I was infatuated. I would have fucking done anything for that one at the time. You know what I mean? What a move.
Well, he
move
must
that
have thick skin, bro, because I know if he went through the apprenticeship program for the carpenters, I know it wasn't sweet. That's a fact, dude. Those guys are as hard as they come on their apprentices. So if he made it through that, dude, he must have some thick skin because
Yeah.
they're not cutting any slack out in the field.
So check it out. He actually works with Matt Von Guten. He's on the
Okay.
same job site as Chris Frankel.
Okay.
And the general contractor on the job is CT Brighton. And CT
Yeah.
Brighton, the owner of that company, is hella good friends with my mom. The wife or the sister. I think.
Oh, so you got eyes on this kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's being
So
stalked.
she was asking me, "Do you know Matt Von Guten?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I know him well." And she's like, "Ugh." And then like later on, she's like, so it turns out Mason knows Frankel. Like she's like excited about it, but also bummed because it's just like fucking my dad fucking knows everybody everywhere, like everything, you know. And so then it turns out that my mom knows, like, because you know they're on this job. And everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I know that kid. He's the carpenter on my job." And the dad also was on the job.
My dad
So-
jumped in.
So yeah, it's just cool. So I was hitting up Chris. I was like, "Hey, do you know these guys?" He's like, "Oh," he said the last name, and I was like, "Yep, that's them." He's like, "Oh man, those are good dudes, man." He's like, "They're real good dudes." I was like, "All right." So I was
Hey,
like,
Pops,
first test, you know?
Pops, you have granddaughters though. You only have granddaughters and Cracker Jack. So
And now you got to suffer through the granddaughters, dude. That's how it goes. See, maybe I'll have grand boys, dude. That would be great. But even if I don't, dude, I got my nephews. I got my little nephews. I got my adopted nephews that I got, my neighbors. A couple, some of their friends now are calling me Uncle Tim. So
I mean that's Maddie right here. So like little brother here.
yep, my little brother right here.
Gotta help raise the community.
It's
And
true.
he turned
man.
out good.
It turned out good.
Yeah.
We're like we're batting like low hundreds, bro.
Yeah.
Low hundreds.
I mean, dude, if you did the math, frick, dude. How many grams did we used to roll
Like,
with, dude? Some of
I
them
got
are fucking
Timo.
off.
I got Joseph. Which way am I pointing? Joseph. I got Maddie. Everything looks good so far.
Scotty turned out all right so far.
Scotty.
Overall, took him
I'm
a
proud
while.
of Scotty right now.
I'm proud of him too. It took him
Me
a long
too.
time, but he got it dialed in. Dude, maybe we should have Robbie, dude. I don't know how to get a hold of him though. Should try to get a hold of Robbie. I tried to call him the other day because me and Buddy are trying to put something together for this fucking Torch Fest, but we want to play a lot of ska songs, and all the guitarists we know are like, we can't play ska. Like Willie's like, I don't think I can play ska, and then I forget who else. Buddy asked somebody, they're like, dude, I can't play the ska shit. So I'm like, fuck, because half the set's like ska, like Goldfinger ska. There's like a Op Ivy song. There's like a Rancid song. Like, fuck, dude, it's gonna suck, dude.
Well,
So
Op Ivy and Rancid is just punk 3-chord. It's not real ska, you know.
Yeah.
It's a
We have a Mad
approach.
Caddy song. I don't where's the list is in my truck.
Do you guys want to
Yeah.
watch this movie before we get out of here?
What movie is it? How
I'm
long
not
is
the
it?
movie, but just a little clip of us.
Yeah,
singing
let's
that
watch a
song.
clip and then we'll wrap it up. I gotta eat some dinner and stuff.
Fuck, fell off again. I can't wait until the thrill of it is gone. I can't wait until you're sick of it and I'm always wrong.
And all of the arguments, all the uncertainty over where we stand. Am I really your man? What's my long-term plan? What time do I land? When I'm gonna be home? Are you gonna be alone? Are you gonna be with Tim? Cause you know I don't like him. Don't forget to plug your phone in. Fuck. Are you even listening, Joseph?
Oh, I thought you were gonna clip in the fucking some of the song, the actual song.
I know. I need to do that. Play the song at the end.
You want to play it? I could play it right now,
Sure.
and then we'll go. I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I've been eating bird food all day.
That's a sick song, though.
Where's it?
Glad we did that.
Me too. That was fun.
Yeah, it's fun, dude. We should make it a rule that we have to do that every time we're together.
That means
Make
you
a
have to
song.
write a song every time.
Well, that song it was already written. We did that. I don't even know. That original was fucking probably like, how old do you think it is?
Like 10 years.
Yeah,
Like
with
10
Tim,
years old. We just redid it because it was like a cell phone recording. Like, oh,
any
that's
song
cool.
with Tim is always going to be 10 years old.
Usually, mostly about 10 years old. The free gone. Oh, I gotta download it first to fucking burn out.
I'm going to have to relearn how to play bass.
I
mean,
can't wait until the thrill
For a
of
minute
it.
long, a minute and a half long song.
Are
I
they
guess the
doing,
bass line was good.
Are they doing Porch Fest in August again, Tim?
August 2nd.
Fuck, it's gonna be hard as shit.
I know.
I
There it is.
can't wait until the thrill of it.
My bad. I don't know why.
It's gone.
Well, maybe because it's not all the way downloaded.
I can't wait until you're sick of it and I'm always wrong.
I wrote this song all about you, even though I know you're gonna say it sounds wrong. I don't know what to do without you. It's like I need something to stress on. Lucky if we make it through the night. You're fine, but babe, you're not my type. Our time was meant to be finite. This love won't last a whole lifetime. Can't wait for the pain and the cursing, all of the arguments, all the uncertainty over where we stand. Am I really your man? What's my long long-term plan? What time do you plan? When you gonna be home? Are you gonna be alone? Are you gonna be with him? Cause you know I don't like hate when I drink, get mad when I'm smoking. Asking, are you even listening, Joseph?
I can't wait until the thrill of it is gone.
I can't wait.
That's cool, dude.
I'm officially a part of bonus tracks. So
Boom.
Hey, you didn't let the best part play.
I didn't.
is that
At the
me
end.
just talking shit?
Yeah.
Tim, the fact that
Oh, I forgot about that.
what to do right now is very toxic. I don't like this relationship. It's very upsetting. Why are you upsetting me right now? I'm just trying to do a job.
Just trying to do a job. I don't even know why you're talking to me, Tim. It's funny. All right, Maddie, dude. Thanks for freaking hanging out with us at dinner time, dude. Tell your
no
old
problem,
lady and your
boys.
kids that we said thank you for loaning you
Will,
to us
dude.
for an hour. Appreciate it. Sorry I gave you
Absolutely.
the wrong link in the beginning.
All
How
right,
long were
hold
you
on one
sitting
second,
back there?
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long were you sitting back there?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay, good. I was like, fuck, he's been sitting back there for 20 minutes and we were waiting for him
No,
to pop
no.
in. That's all funny. Ah.
You owe him extra 4 hour for work.
Mom, I'll call you right back, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. We got to go. Oh, Willie
All right,
missed it. He's
boys.
going to have to watch it on the replay.
Love you guys.
Willie. Sorry,
Maddie.
Willie. Love you. All right.
Mark, Joe, good to
Episode-
see you. You guys take
You
it
too.
easy. We'll see you on the next
See you
one. dude.
guys.
Thanks a
All
lot,
right,
Matt.
guys.
To
All right,
everybody
bro.
out there watching, thanks a
Yes.
lot. Appreciate you guys. Pops, thanks for tuning in. Robert, as always, man, you're a real one. Mel, love you guys. James, Derek, Chad, Nina, Kenny. You guys are the best. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
All right,